My favorite thing to do with my dogs would definitely be to train them new things. It's my passion. I absolutely love just watching a dog's brain work. Seeing them go from 0 to 100 with a behavior is really fulfilling for me, and I think it's so much fun. Hi, my name's Sara Carson, and I am the owner of the Super Collies. This is Hero, and I also have Marvel, Hawkeye, and Archer. Hero is the oldest dog. Hero's 10, and then it just goes down from there. Marvel, I think, is almost 7. I think she turned 7 in April. And then I have Hawkeye, who's 2, and Archer, that is 8 months. I'm a celebrity trick dog trainer. I train everything from dog tricks to dog sports and even just puppy foundation. So when I get a new dog, I tend to train them all the exact same things, and I just let them show me or tell me what they prefer. I think what makes my pack special is that each dog has their own individual personality. They each have their own talents. Like, for example, Hero likes to dance. Marvel and Hawkeye like to compete in Frisbee, and then Archer is a happy-go-lucky golden that kind of hasn't found his thing yet. So we've competed in pretty much every dog sport. I would say probably the coolest thing I've trained a dog to do is a walking handstand, and I've mastered it now. So Hero took 3 years to learn his walking handstand, and Hawkeye learned it in 5 days.
Hawkeye, speak!
So Hero's 10 years old now. He really wants this toy right here. Come here, get in. Oh my goodness. Yeah, he has a large personality. He's the dog that I've been on David Letterman with, Marilyn Dennis, America's Got Talent twice, Nickelodeon. Like we've done a bunch of things together, and he's like a little person in a dog costume. So Hero's specialty is definitely canine freestyle. He dances to music, but he highly enjoys dancing. It's something that gets him extremely excited, and I've personally never seen another dog like him. So in November 2019, Hero was diagnosed with a condition called valley fever, and he's been on medication for that since 2019. And I would say it's probably been a year now-ish, where one of his checkups, we discovered that he had a pretty severe heart murmur. But as you can see, like, he doesn't know that he's sick at all. What? And that's why you're retired.
That's Yuzi. It's you on TV.
So I decided to get more dogs after I was doing this full time, and because you're a full-time performer, like, you have to have more than one dog. So I had Marvel just shortly after I came to the United States, and she was a diva. I think that's the only word I'm allowed to say. Marvel was a rescue. I got her off Craigslist. She has a huge attitude, but she's an amazing performer. She actually just this year placed 8th, so top 10 at a world championship in Frisbee. And we had just kind of started the sport. She's just phenomenal. Hawkeye and I would say that we have a pretty special bond. Hawkeye was one of those puppies that you see a picture online and you go, that's the one, and then you get him. He turned out to be a mama's boy. Such a good boy. He's so athletic. He's light as a feather, and he flies through the air. So he's a really, really cool dog. And then Archer is actually a field golden. He's not a border collie. And I got him because I wanted to start doing other sports. He hasn't quite figured out what his thing is, so he's just happy about life. And that kind of, it's a very entertaining thing to live with because every single day there's something new with him. So he's a fun dog. We currently live in Lexington, Kentucky, but we travel full-time in an RV. So our home changes from month to month. So the dogs and I travel in a Class C Jayco, and it's a 26-foot RV. In the first year that we had the RV, we've traveled about 36,000 miles and visited approximately 46 states. So I hope to check off every state very soon. I enjoy roadside attractions. So I've made it a point to go, and I literally have gone to probably 80% of the roadside attractions. But I take photos of the dogs at all these roadside attractions, and I think it's pretty fun. Hero was a service dog from the time that he was about 2 years old. He did tasks like DPT, which is deep pressure therapy. He would do item retrievals. I have pretty severe scoliosis, so like bending over and picking things up is painful. When I had Hero as a service dog, I was passing out randomly, and my doctor said it was hypoglycemia, but Hero would give me like a good 15-minute window as to when I should take some like sugar. I have like pretty bad social anxieties. So Hero would be really good about if I'm waiting in a line to purchase something, he would just put his paw on my foot, and just like that pressure alone was enough to be like, cool, like I'm here and everything's fine. He retired as a service dog when he was about 7. He did many years of awesome work for me, because there's so many times I can think of where I would not have been able to like function without him. But Archer is supposed to take over service work. He's very stable, very attentive. So I'm very hopeful that in about a year he can take over. Trick training and dog sports in general has changed my life, because it kind of gave me a purpose. I can recognize how many people I've affected and how many lives I've changed just through my dogs. So it's given me a purpose, and it's given me something that I can share with others. Trick training is incredibly beneficial. Being able to create a communication with your dog, teaching them that listening to you is fun and rewarding, it helps with pretty much everyday life. Trick training and even dog sports in general just teaches a person to be more patient, because it takes a long time to train a dog something. I think I'm better together with my animals, because every single day they just remind me about unconditional love, and just that every single experience can be like a new experience. Like dogs are very forgiving. They experience life like it's the best thing in the world. So they remind me that every single day. I would like the world to know that dogs are our best friends. Like, don't just leave your dog at home. Take your dog to the park. Take your dog to McDonald's. Just live life with your dog.